Hello, hello, everyone. My name is Princess Pearl. It's an absolute delight, as always, to see to see you all. Welcome back to my stream. We are playing more of The Silver Lining. Oh gosh, you guys have been busy in chat. Hello, Mental Mistake. I'm the highlight of your week. You always look forward to my streams. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. Hello, Yeti Force. Hello, Surrounded. Hello, 32-Bit Kid. Thank you so much for the bits. You are an absolute sweetheart. Yay! Welcome back, as I said, to The Silver Lining. We are continuing with Chapter 3. Chapter 3 has taken longer than both Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 combined, not even counting the fact that I had to go back and replay a whole chunk of it because the save function wasn't working. But I am really enjoying this. The Silver Lining, compared to King's Quest 2015, it's a lot darker. But not in like a grim dark, everything that you thought was fun and whimsical is actually a source of evil. It's just a lot more grounded, which is a really weird thing to say about a game where I went to chessboard land and had to chase down a checker that was playing keep away with a little hole in the wall. Sometimes I think I've got a hold on what exactly makes a King's Quest game, and then I try and talk about it, and it's like, nope. This game the series gets weirder the more I think about it. Surrounded. Lately, you've been playing a game that's a different sort of King's Quest. It simulates the plot of Hamlet with the various what-if scenarios that could have happened. Ooh, okay. I have a degree in English and theater and film. So I focused a lot on Shakespeare. I perform at Renaissance festivals. What is this game? I need to know about this game. Called Elsinore. Ooh, I will definitely have to check that out. That is like one of those games like, here, you have special interests? Have a game. Okay. Speaking of game, let's continue with The Silver Lining. Episode, I saved this as Getting Salty. Why? Oh, right. One of the things that I have to get. Okay. So, to bring everybody back to what the story is right now. Rosella and Alexander have been magicked by a guy from the Society of the Black Cloak. They're in comas. Something has happened to Valenice, and she is freaked out. She tried to throw herself off of a balcony. Just bad times for the royal family of Daventry. Graham has been given a list of magical ingredients that he has to gather up in order to wake up Alexander and Rosella. And one of the things I had to get was shaken salt or something like that.
This is coming very handy.
Yeah. A silver moon and a pinch of lively shaken salt. 3 streams straight. Well done, Surrounded. Always glad to have you. Silver moon and a pinch of lively shaken salt. Can I talk to you?
Excuse me.
We're sorry. The druid you are currently trying to communicate with is having an out-of-body experience. Please try again later.
Pour le service en français, appuyez le 2. Because I'm Canadian, for those who do not know. So there is a lot of telephone services that when you go through all of the options, it will ask you if you want service in French. And then you have to press 2. Appuyer le deux. There are a lot of random French phrases that just pop into my head that they're not useful. Le goût carrément bon. Shreddies. It's just the slogan for Shreddies in French. Okay. So, we have Magic Dryad Tree. Which has an emerald shaped like a crescent.
It's the first time Graham has laid eyes on a tree that grows... Could it be emeralds?
Amazing.
One of the emeralds is strangely shaped like a crescent moon.
But it's not giving it to me. Like if I try and use my hand on it, it says no in
Lady
dots.
Spirit?
She's gone.
She gone.
Lady Spirit?
She's gone.
Okay. So I have this little cup here that has salt water in it. And logically, given certain value of how logic works in King's Quest games, if I boiled that water off, I should get salt. Ooh. Was I right first try?
This will just hurt a little bit.
Oh no!
I'm sorry, my little friend.
Does he have a little tongue? Is that what the thing in the middle is? And also, that was a guess. Go me. I adventure gamed so hard. Okay, now I just need the silver moon. This scene is so pretty. What items do I have? Oh, I've got so much. I have. Okay, this is a cloak that I found at Rosella's wedding. Black cloak. A bag of money. My potion ingredients list. A fake arm full of poison. A bag for my magical ingredients. An invisibility cloak that only had 1 charge, and I've used it. Casima's necklace. A tile that is red on one side and white on the other. Stick in the Mud and the Rotten Tomato from King's Quest VI. A butterfly net. A horned skull with red and blue dangly balls. Web Begone potion. Creepy key. Magically imbued shears. I don't remember what this is. What is this?
Graham hopes his son's hair will sufficiently represent his strength for the spell.
Alexander's hair. Melted magical candle. A seashell with Rosella's voice. A pea. The walking cup and the salt. Do I have to put these into the magic bag?
Graham considers it, but
Okay.
then decides not to.
No. They're just, it's taken as read that they are in the magic bag. Okay. Can I use the shears on the tree?
Unfortunately, they are incompatible.
Because like that would make sense to like garden shears. You're doing something to a tree.
That won't work, but keep trying.
Bump on, it's not bump on the log. It's tomato and stick in the mud.
If it makes you feel any better, I would have tried that too, but then we'd both be wrong.
I think we talked to the metalsmith about the silver moon before. Not sure if it was before or after we had the ability to save. I'm not sure either. Let's head back to Isle of the Crown and we will find out together. Yeah, I had meant to, like, after the stream where I found out that I couldn't save anything, I had planned, and like, once I got saving working, I'd planned to like, sort of watch my stream and follow along and do exactly what I'd done, and then I forgot I was going to do that, so it's a different reality. Come on, pick up the pace, Graham. My, are we in a moment we Finns call as Jumpy Pula a stuck bun? Not really stuck. I just made some progress. I got salt. Also, hello, Humpa.
The currents are very strong.
No, get out
Be
of the...
careful, Graham.
Get out of the water. Mm-hmm. Also, speaking of Finns, I found out that the Finnish, I don't know if he's the president or the prime minister or what his title is, but he wants Canada to become part of the EU, and I am down for that. Ready to sail?
Ready to sail?
Yes. Isle of the Crown. It would be very cool if Canada was... Doesn't Canada answer to the King of England still? Yes. But until... Oh, whoa. Can we have more than 2 frames a second, please, game? What is happening? What is happening? There we go. Okay. Canada, we are a Commonwealth nation, so technically, King Charles is our king. But he's also, he was the King of England, and England was part of the EU until very recently. Okay, let's go talk to the blacksmith. Let's go talk to the blacksmith. Let's go talk to the blacksmith. 'Cause I don't know if I have...
How do you do again, friend?
Just fine. And you, Graham?
Okay, I've definitely talked to him before. Oh, I must have talked to him. What is my favorite green isle? Ooh, interesting question. In the original game, I would have to actually say the Isle of the Sacred Mountain, because I like the catacombs. I thought they were very enjoyable, and I like the logic cliffs. I know I'm in the minority for liking the logic cliffs, but I thought those were very fun. In this game, I would have to say Isle of the Mists. There's been the most things to do there. Desi Spark, 10 stream streak. That is so cool. I'm so glad you guys like coming back and hanging out with me and playing the games. I feel appreciated. You like the Isle of Wonder in 6? Isle of Wonder is a lot of fun. But it's just not my favorite. Ba, ba, ba. Is there anything in these holes in the tree?
Having seen Queen Cassima here on more than one occasion since his arrival, Graham already knows this is one of her favorite places.
If there's something in there, I've just missed it this whole time. You're half-assed Googling, you only found that it was a foreign minister of France. Ooh, something in this.
Climbing the tree will not help Graham in his quest.
What would you do with it?
I never know what I'm going to do with stuff. I just pick stuff up. None of my business what it's going to be used for.
I don't feel right going on a break when there's such terrible things about. Oui, je...
Okay. So looping around the side doesn't get you down the side of the castle there. It just goes back to this screen. What? So from the pawn, I feel like there should be more that I can do in the pawn shop. It's like there was a huge dialogue thing in here. And I got the web be gone. What did I even do with the butterfly? It's the problem with like playing the game in parts. Like, wait, I know I did something.
Very few times in his life has Graham seen such an incredible collection of odds and ends in the same place. The store
Butterfly
could
helped
be
befriend the
a
nature
home to
spirit.
Graham in his
Thank
search.
God. Haha, bot got gotten by my security bot. It's always very satisfying when that happens before you guys even see anything.
Graham recalls Valanice telling him of meeting such a creature in the desert of Eldridge. Looks like someone who came through the Green Isles had a higher appreciation for the creature's antics than she did.
Why is it so big? Like he was just a little guy in King's Quest 7.
Very few times in his life has Graham... The store could...
Do you have anything else to say?
Greetings, good merchant.
Goodbye.
It has been a nice chat, but I had better return to my children.
Feel free to stop by and trade stories anytime.
Hello. Good talk. Feels like there should be more.
Many Many shops in the village are equipped with bells like these on their front doors to alert the owners to the arrival of customers.
Perhaps that's kind of how that specific lion was stuffed in the Swedish court. I love the stupid lion. Oh, the stupid lion is amazing. It would, but the, oh gosh, do I have any way of showing you all the stupid lion? Give me a second. I will show you the stupid lion. Yes. Okay. And then I go like this. And I go like, oh, nope. There we go. Oh, it's why it's being so tiny. There we go. The stupid lion of Sweden. I literally searched stupid lion Sweden, and this is the beautiful boy that came up. This lion is not a lion. I, the king of Sweden, shall remake it to a real lion. He's a beautiful boy. His front-facing eyes. You know he's a predator. We'll ignore that the front-facing eyes do not point in the same direction. I love the stupid Swedish lion. Okay, back to the game. It's interesting, like, I don't remember there being bells in the original game, which makes me...
It won't fit in Graham's pockets.
That is...
Strange, I know.
Yeah, that is not true. Why must you lie to me, game? I have infinity pockets. Hammer space. Like, I don't remember there being bells in King's Quest 6. So that would have to be something they added on purpose. What are these little dingle-dongles?
Many shops in the village are equipped with bells like these on their front doors to alert the owner.
It's also a dingle-dongle. Can I have this dingle-dongle? The sheer quantity of doorbells. This has to be something, right? Like, no one needs a doorbell inside your door to alert you and outside your door to alert you. Like, it's too many bells.
This isn't the crown's coat of arms. It must have been a gift, or maybe it holds some significance to the store's owner.
Ooh.
Sure. Take all the coats of arms you come across and start a collection that you can display at Castle of Daventry later, Graham. Great idea.
That's an amazing...
Now is the best time to start a new hobby.
Yes, it is. That's a great idea. Do it. Do it, Graham.
How fare you today, bookkeeper?
Very well, King Graham.
Let me do some research in your books.
Be my guest.
Put our service to the test. Tie a napkin around your
These
neck,
books
Sherry.
contain information on religion and philosophy. Graham takes the book and reads through it. He finds an interesting story.
Okay, this is just the hint that you need strength, like to show, as a physical thing to show strength, you needed Alexander's hair. Oh, and also, Delilah used a pair of scissors enchanted with the powers of earth and fire to cut off his hair. It is set up. Okay, this was a crazy thing in that happened in the last session. I found a place where I can activate various zodiac signs in order to enchant items with their respective elemental properties. And at the time I was like, I sort of backdoor solved it because the incorrect ones, like even when you lit up the correct one, the incorrect ones, sorry, the correct ones would then like shoot off power. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to figure out where those ones are and I'm going to activate those. But the books actually do say what you have to, like what elements you had to connect things to. So it did make sense. It's just the books didn't really stick in my mind as information. Like in King's Quest 6, when you found a book that had important information, either you took it with you or like a page fell out as a reminder about it. But these is just you pick it up, you read it, and it doesn't necessarily stick. Interesting from a game design standpoint, how that information is sort of signposted. Fascinating. Oh, regarding the stupid lion. It was made to look like that as the people around the corpse were shocked how it didn't look like a lion from their only source of reference, heraldry. Yeah, the Swedish coat of arms is also like okay, I'm going to read this from the Wikipedia article. The last line of the article is, the badly stuffed lion has been widely mocked for decades. References 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Has more sources in it than anything else. And I think now, one of the Scandinavian countries has a weird lion as yeah, there's this comic called Scandinavia versus the World, where I get most of my Scandinavia facts, where just all of the countries of the world are personified. Like Canada is this like chill guy with a beard. Sweden is this really uptight guy. Finland says nothing other than perkele, unless he's in a sauna. Then it's all the small talk. So that's where I get all of my Scandinavian stereotypes from. But I think it's Finland occasionally rides around on a stupid looking, no, it's Sweden rides around on the stupid looking lion. But Finland has it as the coat of arms. So there you go.
Graham considers it, but then decides not to.
I didn't mean to do anything. I was looking for my foot icon. Oops. How to get... Like, I know I have to do... Okay. So I know that the blacksmith is having trouble with his fire. Like, stuff is getting reverse forged. Is there anything you would like? Okay, we're going to adventure game it up. We're just going to try everything on everything. Would you like this?
Fortunately, they are incompatible.
Would you like some of this on your that?
Graham doesn't need those wares. Graham is generous.
Sweden has
but
2
not
lions in the
that
coat of arms.
generous.
So, like, I love European countries going like, yes, lions and tigers. These will be our coats of arms. It'll be amazing. Jaguars, leopards. And that there's none, you don't have those creatures. They are not native to your environments. You will not have ever seen those.
Graham doesn't want to give that away.
Graham is generous, but not that generous.
Graham doesn't want to give that away.
There's also, in All's Well, is it All's Well that ends well? No. I should know this. I was in the darn play. Yeah. Oh, it is, or is it As You Like It? Or is it Measure for Measure? No, okay, Measure for Measure. The Shakespearean comedies, the titles don't necessarily have a lot to do with the content of the play. No, it's... Oh gosh, I have to look this up. I am out of practice in my Shakespeareanness. After I was just saying that, like, oh, I love Shakespeare so much. As You Like It. It is As You Like It. In As You Like It, someone fights a lion in a forest in France. Like, there's no lions there. They do look cool, unless you smush their faces. Would you like a tile?
Graham is generous, but not that generous.
Would you like some friends? Oops, no, I didn't actually pick them up.
Graham doesn't want to give that away.
Graham is generous, but not that generous.
Graham doesn't want to give that away.
Just trying everything on
Graham is
everything else.
generous, but not that generous.
Hello, Eat Your Lollipop. Crazy because you saw Shakespeare in Love play 2 days ago? Shakespeare was a very fun movie. I have not seen a play version of it. The Lion or the Beast of Gavaudan? I'm not familiar with the Beast of Gavaudan. One moment, please. Back to Google. Beast of Gavaudan. Beast of Gavaudan. Teen Wolf? Beast of Gavaudan. Power Wolf? What the heck is this? Oh, a man... Stark name associated with a man-eating animal or animals that terrorized the former province of Gavaudan, consisting of modern-day department of Lozère and part of Haute-Loire in the Margeride Mountains in south-central France between 1764 and 1767. Oh. So that's definitely not what Shakespeare was referring to, because he died significantly before that. There have been real lions in Europe, animal kind during Roman times, however? Okay. Like, yeah, I guess, like... In my mind... You know what? I was about to say something stupid because I was like, no, all big cats live in, like, Africa and the savannas and everything. I'm in Canadian. We have lynx. We have pumas. What am I talking about? Sometimes you just don't think through your own assumptions until you go to say them live to people from all over the world. What is this? Oops, nope. Accidentally clicked back to Wikipedia.
It's a miracle the plants survived yesterday's weather and were not drowned.
Can I have them?
Graham doesn't think that will help him. What would you do with it?
I don't even know what it is.
Ali's bookstore is located on the first level of a two-story building. Judging by what Graham can see through the window, the bookstore is
So I guess the Beast of
well-stocked
Gavaudan
in
was
a
like
small village.
an early cryptid.
It won't fit in Graham's pockets.
It could.
Strange.
Ooh.
Graham's
As Canadian, you say that lynxes are scary. Also, we have coyotes eating little pets. Oh yeah, we have so many coyotes where my parents live. Like they own the golf courses at night.
So by some grand cosmic game design.
Game's being snarky at me. But also, yay for another Canadian. Hello.
Graham peeks into one of the vases and finds nothing.
Speaking of lions, there's been one out in the wilds of Finland as well called the lion of Ruokolati? No one saw it? Wait, then how did they know that it was there? If no one saw it? Invisible lion. Or were they lying about it? There were paw tracks? But couldn't I know I think it was in the UK. This was the thing I saw on QI, which is an excellent show. Another source of my weird and useless facts. There was rumors of a I think it was an elephant being seen near a university, an elephant or a rhinoceros, I can't remember, because they saw tracks. And it was like everyone was freaking out, like, how is there this giant African mammal stomping around campus and no one's seeing it? What is happening? And it turns out that it was actually someone had a garbage can that was made out of the animal foot, which is disgusting, but people were weird. And someone was just like, had made a sort of rig so that they could use it to stamp out footprints. Your former friend, remember her mom told her to bring the dogs inside the house, otherwise the coyotes would get them in BC. Also, your supervisor saw what he thought was a dog and nope, coyote. This was in Ontario. Yeah, I've often like, I'll be out driving at night. Like I work night shift. I'm in Ontario, and often be out driving like, oh, someone's dog is loose. Nope, coyote, coyote. Don't pet the puppy. Don't pet that puppy. Rumors say that it had come to visit from Russia as a circus happened to have a car accident near the border. Russians have been saying that they didn't have any animals in circuses for ages. Like, no, it wasn't us. Nope, never. this hasn't been anything.
Hassan must have closed down the booth, considering Graham is renting the whole business.
Like, why would they make this little thing if it's not anything? Speaking of wild animals, you are Canadian, but born and raised in Indonesia. Apparently one guy in Indonesia and his family had a pet crocodile. Realism. Sometimes there's just stuff. I thought maybe I could go over to the lighthouse there. Yeah, like a lot of times people will have like weird pets. It's like, should you have that? Never mind, are you allowed to have it? I'm pretty sure you're not allowed, but it's for a good reason. Huh. I need silver crescent moon. A silver moon. I don't even have any silver other than like my money. Remember one image during the continuation war where there was a soldier that had 3 owls as pets? That's not all that unusual. Owls have been kept as by falconers since the Middle Ages. They were usually kept like at least in the UK. Most of the history of that era that I know is going to be I say UK, like Great Britain, England. But owls would be kept as birds by the queen, because they're like still a bird of prey, so sort of your usual falconry tricks for obtaining them work, but you're not using them for hunting. My goodness, no. It's more genteel, refined. Facts you get to learn when you're friends with a wildlife bird rehabilitator. Hello, dog lover merboy. Everyone thinks they are built different. Sure, it worked out bad for those people, but maybe it will work out for me. You see, I am the main character, so it'll be perfectly fine when I have a crocodile for a pet. Winnie the Pooh is based on a real pet bear named Winnipeg. Yes! Yeah. Oh, we're bringing it all back around. Yeah, it was the, ended up as the mascot for the Winnipeg squadron of fighters. In Canada, we've got these videos called Heritage Minutes, where it's a short film, like literally about a minute long. They were put on during commercial breaks. That's just a little history lesson, little history reenactment. And one of them was about Winnie the Pooh. It's like, soldier goes to the zoo where he's donating Winnie and say, "Oh, why did you name him Winnie? It's named after my hometown of Winnipeg." And then little child, A.A. Milne and little child Christopher Robin come by. Daddy, I want to take him home with us. Well, we can't do that, Christopher Robin. But what do you say I write a book about him? And call him Winnie the Pooh. Okay, so back to the crocodile story. Okay. He wasn't like an exotic pet owner like Tiger King levels of stuff. When he was younger, he rescued a baby crocodile, and him and his family raised him as their own family member. Well, that crocodile grew and became this big fat beast, but acting like a domesticated pet cat. Sadly for the welfare of the crocodile, even though he was taken care of well by the family, the zoo took the crocodile away. The owner's mother was crying, like heartbroken, because that crocodile was like a grandkid to her. Oh, you know the heritage minute I'm talking about? Yeah. Winnie, I'll see you later, Winnie. I'll come back for you later. Yeah, there's a lot of heritage minutes you say to anyone of sort of my age, and they just, it's like a sleeper agent in our brains. Like, Dr. Penfield, I smell burnt toast. It's so funny because so many people, like I've seen people from not Canada make references to burnt toast. Dr. Penfield was a neurosurgeon who first discovered like what sections of the brain sort of were firing off during seizures. So a lot of people make jokes like, oh, I smell burnt toast, I'm having a stroke. Like, it's not strokes, it's seizures. You saw Alaska Detox drag queens making burnt toast reference? Yeah, like, yeah. It's so weird that they, like, the burnt toast has made, it's crossed national lines, but lost the context. There's one about, the invention of basketball. Like, what if we put a hole in the bottom of the bucket? I'd eat these biscuits back. Just these random quotes are filling up my brain that could be used for valuable information, such as where my car keys are. But no! Pet peeve about games is when there's giant spaces with nothing in them. Like, this screen could have started here. I didn't need to run through all of that empty space. This is the first bit of useful interaction.
Good day, Hassan.
Good day indeed.
Ready to sail?
Sail?
Yeah. Okay. His hat is pointy. Yes. Went a little bit overboard on the hat length. But it's in King's Quest 2015, they had kind of the opposite problem. At the end of the game, Graham's granddaughter Gwendolyn, which is difficult to say, ended up wearing the adventuring hat, and they didn't animate it right, so it just kind of sits on top of her head. It's like, you are a child wearing a grown man's hat. That should be like down here. Like, it should be too big. Hi guys, I haven't talked to you.
Graham doesn't want to waste his time. They will only continue to ignore him.
Punch
Please
them.
respect the personal space of others, Graham.
No! Can't make me. Go off the sides. No. This is a stupid idea. We have tiles. Can I change your tiles?
Unfortunately, they are incompatible.
Oh, well. Now, Graham's hat is very pointy and his shirt is very low cut. I can't take you seriously swimming in the water like, yes, I want to go.
Ready to sail?
No, I'm having a bath. You couldn't have made a dock? What am I missing? Just soaking. It's good for his old joints, the salt water.
Heck no! Didn't you look at this thing already? After everything I said, you still want to pick it up?
Apparently I didn't look at it. What is it?
A lamp? A living creature? Some strange piece of alien technology meant for communication with the cosmos? A heated device ready to burn unwary travelers to a crisp? Around here, there's really no telling.
All right. Oh, so what happened since last time? Did we get to a new chapter? The only thing that's happened is that I managed to put, I had this little cup, which is sentient, by the way. I had it filled up with salt water. I put it into a magical fire. The water boiled away, and now I just have salt. So the only thing I'm looking to do still, I need to get a silver crescent. And I have no idea how to go about that. The whole Winnie the Pooh Heritage Minute has an entire complex lore, like some anime stuff. A soldier left his beloved bear cub under the British Zoo, and some kid loved it so much his dad made a story inspired by the bear. Yeah, like, they managed to fit so much story into 1 minute. It was a really well-written, little short. A part of our heritage. Use all the items on the tree, because there's definitely a crescent there. I thought I did. Did I do anything with the oysters?
Why? They look so cute when they're sleeping.
I do not wish to wake them up.
Can I take their snores, because they seem to be...
Think that if it wasn't for the funny-looking oysters, Graham would never suspect any... However...
Ah.
If it wasn't for the...
All right, let's... I think I clicked everything I had on the... Yeah, I clicked everything on the tree. You know what? Just because I've been on this chapter longer than the first 2 chapters combined, never mind the fact that I had to replay a bunch of it. Not everything? Did I miss something? Okay. Back to the Isle of Mists. Ready to sail?
Ready to sail?
Yeah. I must have gotten distracted and misclicked something. Me? Distracted? What? Never. Oh no. That's what I thought. More Canadiana. So I'm drinking Tim Hortons. Sometimes they like to write your order on the lid. What they're supposed to do is write it like on the outside. Sometimes they write it inside the this maple leaf. Is it gonna focus? Yeah. So you see how it's all smeared? Yeah, I got Sharpie all over my nose now. Okay. These cups are not designed for those of us with majestic noses. So creepy, Mr. Druid man with the arms out. Okay, so we're trying everything on everything.
That won't work, but keep trying. If it makes you feel any better, I would have tried that too, but then we'd both be wrong. Graham considers it, but then decides not to.
One of your favorite Canadian facts is that Lester B. Pearson joined the Air Force in World War I, and his commander was like, your name is Lester? No, that name is for whips. You're Mike now. And instead of being offended, he was just like stuck by it. It's just like a Pokemon, like, I'm Mike now.
Unfortunately, they are incompatible.
I had not actually heard that story before.
That won't work, but keep trying.
Mental mistake on a 7-stream streak. Here you go, like a college frat guy in a dare. You're streaking. I'm so glad you guys like come by every week.
Feel any better? I would have tried that too, but then we'd both be wrong.
The tree again. It's a pretty tree.
Graham.
Whoops.
Unfortunately, they are incompatible.
Okay, I gotta focus so I don't accidentally miss clicking
that
something.
Won't work, but keep trying. If it makes you feel any better, I would have tried that too, but then...
At least there's like different
Graham
things
but then
for every like it's not just the that doesn't work, that doesn't work, that doesn't work. There's a few different error messages.
That won't work, but keep trying. If it makes you feel any better, I would have tried that too, but then... Graham considers it, but then decides not.
What? Why? Oh, I'm doing like a lost wax casting for Criminy.
You just got yourself a moon impression, Graham.
There we go. You're Mike. Lester is a name for the week. And Pearson's like, new nickname unlocked. That's sometimes how it is with nicknames. Like, in my friend group, there is a lot of people with my real name. So at some point it's just like, no, you are now monkey. You are now banana. You are now, a bunch of us are just go by numbers because there's so many of us. Just like, it's been decided we do not use your real names. Just gets too confusing. Would have been longer, but you couldn't stand to watch Gabriel Knight because it's blasphemous. Hey, to each their own. You were watching a Dryad VTuber before coming to this one? Oh, it's just all trees all the time for you. Hello, Spider. Good to see you. Did we get the Emerald Moon? Yes, I got a cast of the moon. And I have a blacksmith. So if I go and visit the blacksmith with this mold and like, hey, can you make this in silver? You have religious triggers, you hear a voice and they don't like those things? That's absolutely fair. Like, your mental health is more important than coming to my streams. Like, 1 bagillion%, to a point where I'm making up numbers. Happy little trees. That was a big tree. Silverline's been going pretty good. I thought I had adventure gamed hard enough that I'd clicked all of my items on that tree, but I got distracted at some point. Oh, get on the bridge, Graham.
Hassan looks preoccupied.
Oh.
He has heard the stories of the people of this isle, and he considers they did.
Yeah. It's how boomer parents identify their kids' friends. Which Jenny are you going out with? Jenny M or Jenny P? Jenny S? Or who's this Jenny S? A friend of Jenny P? Okay. And that's how you know. It's worse because my name is a unisex name. We both have male and female my names. so it gets, I believe, yeah, I am number 12 of my name. Just to give you an idea of how many of us there are, and more people have been added to the friend group since I was numbered. With the same name, to be clear. It's bad. It's so bad. Artistically, you think they did a good job. It's very pretty. Yeah, this game is... There's some things that's like, in the cutscenes, the mouth movements sort of like, don't like that. It's not even uncanny valley. It's just like there's both too much and not enough lips being used at the same time. It's very creepy. But like the general atmosphere of the game, gorgeous. The sort of filmicness, like how shots are lined up, beautiful. The cutscenes, love them. But just sometimes the modeling is a little weird. It's like a royal succession level of names. Oh yes, I am insert real life name here. 12th of my name. My Twitch name is unisex non-binary 2 Pearl. Yeah. There's nothing saying you couldn't have a guy named Pearl. Okay, ready to sail?
Ready to sail?
Yeah, we are in ad break, so I'm gonna try and stay away from plot for a few minutes. I had a big brain move, and I paused the ads for a little bit while I was going through and clicking all of my stuff on the tree. Okay. I want to go back and see the mermaids. Sea nymph rock. Sea nymphs do rock. Thank you for stating that, game. I really like the mermaid designs they had in this game. Very pretty. Like, for how nice this game looks, like, it is a fan game. It's not, we're not, like, going full CD Projekt Red high fidelity-ness or anything. Like, the arms are a bit weird on most characters. But, like, this is completely acceptable to me for a free fan-made game. But like the last update that Phoenix Online had about the Silver Lining is like, oh, we're looking to make the final chapter in VR and we're updating the models. It's like, no. Like, you are talking to people who are still playing games from 1984. The people, your fan base for this game does not need that. I wonder if there's anything you're supposed to do with Sing Sing, or if she's
King
just
Graham
there.
Has not been admitted into the TSL Asylum yet. For more information about the TSL Asylum, please go to www.tsl-game.com and head to the forums section. Oh, and if you want to hear more about the wonderful narrator, go to www.amycarillo.com. Yes, I know, shameless self-promotion.
Cute. Taco Adventure, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, Raiders. My name is Princess Pearl. I stream Sunday nights to Monday morning, midnight Eastern Standard Time. I play lots of adventure games. I have been currently going through every King's Quest game I can get my hands on. It is the great King's Questioning. And we're currently playing through The Silver Lining, fan-made sequel to the King's Quest games. Oh, thank you so much for the follow games on VHS. I really appreciate that. What were you up to tonight, Taco Adventure? Yeah. Shout out for Taco Adventure. Did they ever finish this? No, unfortunately they didn't. They made the first 4 chapters and then made they had an update on I was just talking about this. The last update they had on the website is from like, I have a Google up here. I can look this up. It's like 2016 or something like that. Games. The Silver Lining. Oh, sorry, the last update is from January 31st of 2019, saying that they want to improve cloth simulation, facial capture and lip syncing, online VR mocap systems, and puzzle tweaking. And then they're going to be right back at it. And that was 7 years ago. You're playing Uninvited? Ooh, sounds like fun. You remember you won a contest for finding the deaths in chapter 4? The shirt fell apart in the past, sadly. It's been a while since chapter 4 came out. I am really enjoying this. Chapter 3 was chapter 3 right now, and it's been much harder than the first 2 chapters. I got through the first 2 chapters in like about 4 hours. This is my 3rd stream of chapter 3, though the first stream, the save function didn't work. So I had to go back and play everything again, which I didn't mind because it's been fun. The developers wanted to uphold their high quality standards, but they didn't have time to work for free anymore. Oh, I totally get that, but it's just like, I don't want higher standards than this. That's fine. Just tell me what was going to happen. I killed the King of Daventry 47 times, and I'm not done yet. Only 47. Fairly certain I died more than that to the nature spirit in this chapter alone. Okay, so we have a blacksmith. We have a wax casting.
Can you make me a small crescent moon shape out of silver?
What do you want that for?
It's too hard to explain, but I really need the help.
Is this for the king?
Yes.
I wouldn't normally do these kinds of favors, but since it's for the safety of the king...
I am the king.
I'll tell you what. Bring me a mold of what you want, and I'll cast the figure for you.
Here you are.
Why, what a perfect imprint. Let me get to work on this.
Lost wax casting always makes you think of Freddy Farkas. The thing is, like, a lost wax cast, you mold the thing out of wax and then put like plaster or clay or something around that. And then you melt the wax out, and that's what gets you the mold. You don't make the mold out of wax, because as soon as you put, like, if you put molten silver into wax, it's not going to have a shape anymore. But still, I understood the puzzle. That's the important part.
Give me some time.
Okay, snappy. I guess I will leave the screen and come back because that's how time passes. I do want to play Freddy Farkas on stream. But there are still so many King's Quests to get through. Ones I still have lined up are King's Quest 6 AGI, which is a demake of King's Quest 6, so we'll still be sticking in the land of the Green Isles. And oh gosh, what is it? I've got it downloaded. A Tale of Two Somethings, which is another fan sequel. Sierra game Freddy Farkas had a whole puzzle around the casting process. Made a point that it was casting with an apostrophe. Do I feel this feels faithful to the King's Quest series? I do. Like that. This one feels a lot more faithful to the series than King's Quest 2015 did. Like, King's Quest 2015 basically ignored King's Quest 4, other than the fact that Edgar is mentioned and a magic fruit is mentioned. That's it. But just like the timeline of the stories, there was no time for the perils of Rosella to have existed. And it just felt like Rosella erasure, and I did not like that. This, like, I was talking to the pawn shop owner, and Graham just basically retells every King's Quest game. Yeah, he mentions a slice of magic fruit, and that's it. I think also Tamir is mentioned, but like compared to the amount of time that's spent on Manannan and like rehashing things that happen in King's Quest 3, nothing. It's almost like it feels like they just kind of skipped over Rosella's games. You think a lot of fans like to pretend 4 never happened. Fighting words. Absolute fighting words. 4 is in my top 3 of King's Quest games. You know what? On certain days, it might even be my number 2. King's Quest 6, number 1. Absolutely. Like, uncontested. But 4 and 5 go back and forth, depending on what I want out of the story. Oh, no. 4 is the best. 4, not the best, but it's up there. You have nothing against it? Okay, then in that case, you can stay. Have I ever played Tale of Two Kingdoms? No, that's the one. That is the other sequel that is on my list to play. Because I want to play all 3. Like, King's Quest 2015, Silver Lining, and Tale of Two Kingdoms are the 3 sequels to the Roberta Williams games. And I really want to like do a comparison on how they treat the official canon lore of the real 8 games. Like, King's Quest 2015 completely ignores Mask of Eternity, acts like it didn't happen. There's not a single reference that I could find. Whereas this one mentions directly, like, yes, that whole Mask of Eternity thing. Connor is now captain of the guard. Like, it's referenced. It doesn't need to be a big thing, but we acknowledge that it happened. We also see a like knockoff Mask of Eternity shield in the pawn shop. But the fact that 2015 didn't mention it at all, I found very weird. I also think it's very interesting that, like, I like what they did in the AGDI. There's too many acronyms in this fandom. Version of King's Quest 2. They like had a flash forward and showed Graham knighting Connor and and making him the heir to the throne of Daventry. And I'm like, yes, that makes so much sense, because Rosella is marrying the Prince of Eternia and Alexandra is marrying the princess of the Land of the Green Isles. So they're off married to royalty from other countries. So who's going to rule Daventry? It's going to be Connor, and that makes sense. And that brings him into the rest of the story. But yeah, they've mentioned Mask of Eternity. Let me just run back to the pawn shop. I can show you. You know, Mask of Eternity is mixed, but glad to see it's referenced. Like, what I want is someone to make Mask of Eternity as just a pure adventure game. I know it'll be so much shorter, but just, you see, Mask of Eternity, shield right there. 'Tis beyond your reach. That actually comes up in this, in certain circumstances. Like, I think if
what would you do with it?
I've seen Graham actually go, "'Tis beyond my reach." Like the voice actor for the narrator goes, "'Tis beyond your reach." Can you mention a funny Easter egg death? Please do. Have I played Romancing the Stones? Yes, I have. That's the one that I was talking about where there's the flash forward. I have played just on stream. All of the VODs of me playing these are available on my YouTube channel. I've played all 8 of the Roberta Williams King's Quest games. I've played the 2 AGDI King's Quest reworkings. So King's Quest 2 and King's Quest 3. I've played the Infamous Adventurers version of King's Quest 3. I've played Dr. Slash's point and click version of King's Quest 4. Played King's Quest 2015, that took forever. Played now I'm playing the Silver Lining, and I have Tale of Two Kingdoms and King's Quest 6 AGI version lined up. And when I finally get through everything, Owl Quest. Try Taking the Ocean on the Isle of Wonder Beach. Fantastic. Be open to a Mask of Eternity remake or sequel, but this is now its direction. Don't try to make a point and click adventure, just focus on being an adventure. The Mask of Eternity knows its direction, not try and be all over the place. Yeah, that, like, Mask of Eternity was trying to be too many things, and it ended up kind of not doing any of them particularly well. Like, it wanted to be an action game, but the controls were wonky. It wanted to be an adventure game, but the controls were wonky. Like, it didn't know. Instead of doing one thing good, it tried to do a bunch of things badly. They weren't trying to be bad, but there was also so much behind the scenes garbage happening at that time, so.
Here you are.
Yay!
If you don't mind, I'll keep this mold. It's impressive.
Please do keep it. Thank you kindly.
That's
Good luck
not
with your
how
children.
wax casting works. It's cool this has the Mask of Eternity shield. I think Mask of Eternity has potential, just didn't know what it wanted to be. Yeah, like at one point during the creation of Mask of Eternity, ooh, stuff is happening. Ooh, ooh. Okay, that's Saladin. That's Cassima.
Cosima?
Oh, right. Cassima was writing a speech. So I guess I have to go see that happen. Behind the scenes garbage such as another team trying to make their own King's Quest 8. Also, hi, gentlers. Yeah, like they were trying to make... Sierra was at one point during the creation of King's Quest 8 owned by a company that didn't want to have the action stuff. So they were trying to make a purely adventure game, but Roberta was trying to have what? Where'd my game go? No, come back. What? You all saw that I wasn't touching anything. The game just crashed all on its own. Okay. Give me a second here. Oh. No, I haven't saved at all. Stupid. Ah! Wonder if there's any fan games of Leisure Suit Larry, as at least in Ken's book, it was the most known game of Sierra. Yeah, like you can mention Leisure Suit Larry as just sort of like an archetype to people who don't know adventure games at all. And they're like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. There's at least many that are obviously basically Larry, just under a different name. Oh no, I didn't save. Didn't save even once. I haven't actually done all that much. By the end, I'm going to be pretty good at speed running this episode. I don't know what happened there. But at least I hadn't done much. I'd done a lot of like wandering around and randomly clicking. And a lot of talking about heritage minutes and Swedish lions. This has been a weird stream. Okay. I'm even on an island where it's convenient to do... Oh, no, get. Ram. It's convenient to do the stuff I need to do. Okay. Can't believe I didn't save even once. Yeah, like I've done two things. They're both in this screen.
I'm sorry, my little friend.
The tongue in the cup is weird. Yay! Try talking to the ocean in the Isle of Wonder in case I forgot. I have to get there first. Okay, and then the wax on the tree.
Got yourself a moon impression, Graham.
I've played for an hour and a half. That's all I've done. Tongue. Not dung. Never know. Blacked out on an angry man. Well, welcome back. Adventure games do be like that. Specifically, King's Quest do be like that. You know what I should do? I should save like a crazy person. Save. Getting all wild up in here, saving my game. Puzzles. Done. Still think it's funny that Connor, for some reason, speaks Shakespearean. Yeah, they... In Romancing the Stones, they make fun of that. It's like, he's a nice boy. He just needs to relax when he talks to people.
Ready to sail?
Yes, sir. Isle of the Crown. Run, 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 run.
Can you make me? It is. Yeah. Here, what?
And we run away. At least I don't need to, like, wade through the conversations. You all saw it, like, 5 minutes ago. We leave the screen. We go back. Does Connor make an appearance in this series? He's referenced in this game, but like Graham says, like, oh, Connor is the captain of the guard in Daventry. He's back at home looking after the castle while all of us are here. I'm saving again, because that's a lot of going around. Because, yes, I do want to save. Okay.
Here you are.
Okay. I'm now going to actually watch the game and see what happens.
Don't mind, I'll keep this mold. It's impressive.
Please do keep it. Thank you kindly.
Good luck with the children.
Okay. No. Okay. Silver Moon. Got all my ingredients. Did they say anything about Connor stealing everyone's money when they turned to stone? No, nothing was mentioned. Okay. Keeping an eye on the game. No crashing? No crashing? Huh. Well, now what do I do? Okay. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, let's take a look. The Silver Lining, Chapter 3, Crash. Crash Bandicoot. No. No. Oh. There's a Crash Bandicoot game called Crash. Back in time that has a song called The Silver Lining. That's why there's all this Crash Bandicoot stuff. We could skip ahead to the next episode if we had to. Nice to hear Casima's speech. That's what, like, yeah, I don't want to miss the narrative. Real reason why Connor got to be captain of the guard. He collected taxes for the crown. Okay, you go away there. Let's see if I can find... I'm gonna cheat on this and see if I can find someone on YouTube who has the bit that we're missing. This is what I ended up doing in my Space Quest 3 playthrough, because after fighting the Space Quest 3 ends with having to do like a rock'em sock'em robot fight, and I struggled with that. I hated it. I'm so bad at arcade sequences. So after struggling through that for ever, finally got to, I thought like, yes, I'm done with the game. I win. And then there's another arcade sequence of like a space dogfight battle. Like, I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. So we watched someone else's playthrough of the end of the game. So let's see if I can find someone's playthrough of the Silver Lining chapter 3. And Spider-Man the Silver Lining. Nope. No, that's 2015. That playthrough doesn't go all the way through. You were never able to get past the robots at the end of Space Quest 3. I had never been able to either. Someone actually gave me instructions on how to cheese it. Like, you're able to sort of like line up the hitboxes of the robots so that you shove the bad guy robot into a corner and he can't move, but you're still able to punch him, but he can't punch you. I would not have done it on my own. I needed to be doing this as a collaborative playthrough. Silver Lining chapter 1. Let's see. Oh, I forgot about this. There's a patch. There is a patch. How do I do that? No, not POS Studios. Oh, it is. I just realized that the website for Phoenix Online Studios is POS Studios. Okay, games. Silver Lining. Oh no, I have to probably go through my download link. Do. Okay. Loading. Download my purchase from here. Okay. As some of you may know, there is a bug that affects some players at the end of episode 3, me, which causes the game to crash before the final cutscene. While we have never been able to reproduce it on our end, an intrepid gamer in our forums found a workaround. Simply back up the Silver Lining EXE and temporarily replace it with the Silver Lining episode 3 fix EXE. Reload your save game and play the ending. Okay. You never knew what Owl Quest was until saw Pa Dugan play it. I'm like, what the heck is this? I was actually fairly active on the AGS forums when Owl Quest came out, so I was familiar with it. I'd never played it, but I did know what it was. Okay. So I have that downloaded. Oh, we're doing stuff on the fly. We're wild and crazy adventures. Okay, down. Silver Lining fix. Okay. I should close. You quit you. Yes, I've had it. We'll see if this works. Okay, restore. Oops. Oh, come on. Register its existence. What? Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. There we go. And then you guys are getting music? Um.
Female check.
Graham hopes no one's tried having tea in this cup. It probably ran away.
I don't have the...
And Graham thought he was never going to find the magic bag he needed.
I don't have either... Oh, I have to leave and come back. Okay, that's the point I'm at. Yes, there is a patch. I was just like... I was confused because I had neither the wax casting nor the crescent. I'm like, wait, what's happening? Yeah, I had to leave and come back. That's what was going on. I just forgot where exactly I had saved in this crazy fun times we're having. Okay.
Here you are.
There we go.
If you don't mind, I'll keep this mold. It's impressive.
Please do keep it. Thank you kindly.
Good luck with the children.
Okay. Fingers crossed.
Cosima?
Saladin looks more like a lion than a collie in that picture. Okay. Exit. Auto walking. Everything seems to be going well. I hear noises. Yes! Plot! 23 years ago. I'm excited.
You forced my hand in this.
It doesn't have to be this way.
You do not understand. You helped our greatest enemy. If we fail to acquire the magic treasures by the time Shadrach returns, Graham will be ahead of us.
Why would you fear one man?
There is talk of a prophecy, and the return of the Silver Cloaks. We must be prepared. Shadrach has spoken to me. He says the time is drawing near, that we must prepare. We must discover the location of the box.
And this is more
This is
important
Pandora's
than me?
box we're looking for.
Some stupid treasures?
The magic mirror will help us locate Pandora's box.
None of this matters anymore.
Valanice, all of these years I have attempted to reveal your gift to you. Shadrach would not be so forgiving of his treason.
You know the only reason why I stayed in that place.
It is too late for me. You are the only part of me that remains pure.
Then don't send me
Is
away.
Valanice
I'm begging
like
you. Don't lock me in this
Manannan's daughter or
Send
something?
me back to Colima with my parents.
They are not
Graham?
your parents.
What?
Please. Send me back to my old life.
I cannot. Do not worry, Valanice. In a few moments there will be nothing left in your memories of the Black Cloak Society. Or me.
Let's go away. Let's live the life the society took away from us.
Take her.
No, please! Father, no! Don't let them take me! Don't let them take me! Don't do this! Father, please!
Oh, the voice acting on that. Oh my
She
god.
called me father.
Do what you have to do.
Oh, that was heart-wrenching. was so good. That was so good.
It is done.
And her memory?
She won't remember any of this, or me.
You've done well, Brother Mananan. Your sacrifice is noted.
This is what needs to happen so that you may rise to power once more.
She is a fundamental piece.
How can you be so sure she shall?
Because that is her destiny. And though you may be my second in command, you would do well not to question me, Mananan.
I did not mean to, Master.
Good. After you've worked your magic on the tower, all you have to do is get his attention. He is a king now.
Graham has recently ascended to the throne, yes.
But he found the magic mirror.
I apologize, Master, but yes.
Ooh.
This may yet work to our advantage. He will come for a damsel in distress, shown to him in such a manner.
The magic mirror of
Might
troubled
just make it
ladies.
that much easier, in fact.
It's always troubled ladies in the magic
Only
mirror.
he will be able to find her in those lands.
Well planned, Master.
There's only one more thing I want to ask of you.
Yes.
If a child is born from that union, and let us hope there is one, I want you to take him. That child will be special. Very special. You shall keep and raise that child and show him the dark arts.
Ooh.
But do not get close to him.
Wish there were happy ladies in mirrors. Oh, there's happy ladies in my mirror.
And one last thing. The child must never know of his heritage. He must never know he has a family.
I shall do as you say, Master.
Most excellent. The prison is weakening. I can feel it. The time of my return draws close. But I must end this sending.
Ooh, you're not really there.
Master.
And you, brother.
Ooh, I just remembered. I think Shadrach was the person that, Evil Vizier, what is his name? Alhazred, was writing to in King's Quest 6. Magic mirror for what? Yeah, so Valanice is apparently, in this version, is Manannan's daughter. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's dancing. It's dancing. Ooh.
Time shall never forget when lights turn to shadows.
So I'm so glad I got that to work because, yeah, that's a lot of plot and stuff revealed there. Whoa. Whoa. So good. So good.
I'd run to always find you, and I will.
And we gotta have a. I love that credits songs are just this weird thing that has happened in the King's Quest series. Like, there was no, that's the real reason why King's Quest 8 wasn't a proper King's Quest game. There were voices, but nobody sang. Like, there were several songs in King's Quest 5. We had Girl of the Tower in 6, Land Beyond Dreams in 7. No singing in King's Quest 8. No singing in 2015. Not legitimate King's Quest games.
Can be one if we believe that we.
It's very musical theater of Disney, like, yes.
Eternities for now.
haven't been paying attention to the lyrics at all.
The path shines so bright, and I can now run back to you, and I will remember the words I once read in your eyes. They hold all the paths that lead back to your sky, and I will remember a promise that still remains strong.
The Day You Were Gone acoustic? I don't know that I found that.
The day you were gone. These dreams will come true. I need to believe.
It had some really, really good voice acting in this. I honestly, like, I was surprised at how good some of the performances are.
Remember the words I once read in your eyes. In them I find
Oh man,
all the strength that I need.
just looking at some of these characters like, oh wow, this has been a long chapter.
The promise and the stars we wrote.
Grapes. Yes, I played Grapes in The Silver Lining.
Dreams the day we woke. 'Cause you were never really
According to the credits that the narrator's singing.
you were never really
We're sorry if we forgot to mention you. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, like, I've been very impressed by the narrator. She had some, like, I've liked all her line readings. There's just been some uneven quality of recordings, which I'm not that surprised by, because like people were recording this, like this is a fan game. People were recording in their homes in the pre-pandemic days when not everybody had a home recording setup for doing Zoom videos. Hello, Mary. It's good to see you. Okay, 2011. Like, weird sound quality, totally understandable. Okay, turn to title menu. Okay, so because I'm in the weird patch version, I've had to quit out of this. Then I go over to back to the real version. Do. Oop. There we go. And game music. It's coming from the Silver Lining. Fantastic. Remember a few weeks ago when you thought you might have had time to squeeze in episode 3 at the end of your stream? Yeah. 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 That is known as being overconfident. If I hadn't encountered technical problems, I might have gotten further. I might have done it in only one more stream. But like, I got through the first 2 chapters so fast. I thought this was going to be all like equal. No, this was so much harder. Okay, episode 4. 'Tis in my memory locked, and you yourself shall keep the key of it. That is a long title. That is a long title. Okay. When the source of an immense evil surfaces from the depths of an ancient artifact, Graham finds himself in a race against time to collect the final ingredients for the spell to save his children. Back in the castle, Valany struggles with a destiny that is as dark as her own origins. Ooh, but we are like 5 minutes from ad break starting. Do I want to get into this and then ads pop up in the middle of stuff and plot? I don't want you guys to miss out on stuff. Stuff is good. Is it a manga title? I'm pretty sure it's a Shakespeare quote. Let me look that up. 'Tis in my memory locked. Yep, Hamlet. Act 1, Scene 3. Hamlet to, Laertes to Ophelia. No, oh, sorry, Ophelia to Laertes. Every episode in this game is a Shakespeare quote. Yes. I just wasn't familiar with this one. Like, my only love sprung from my only hate. That is Romeo and Juliet. What are the other titles? What is decreed must be. That's very generic feeling. 2 households. That's the very first words of Romeo and Juliet. 2 households, both alike in fair Verona, where we lay our scene. From ancient blood sprung to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these 2 foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventures, piteous overthrows, doth with their death bury their parents' strife. Oh, what is the final couplet? I'm gonna have to send my degree back. Spider, thank you so much for giving out a gift sub. That's so nice of you. You can remember this game being shut down? Yeah, it's there's only like it had a wild development cycle. Like, they had approval and then it was taken away, and then there was a petition and they got approval again, but they couldn't use the title. Like, they couldn't call it King's Quest. Every cloak has a silver lining, which was the original title. They had to just call it The Silver Lining, not actually saying King's Quest. Then in 2019, like, that was their last update about anything. They said, like, yeah, we're trying to get like VR stuff. It's like, no, don't do that. We would have been very happy with just keeping the same sort of quality that you started with and getting on with the game. But then they had other projects like Phoenix Online Studios is actually the name of the company that did this. They actually also did, they released the Gabriel Knight 20th anniversary game. So that's just, I thought that, I didn't know that. I was really surprised when I went to the downloads page. Like, wait, Gabriel Knight? What are you doing here? Okay. What are these other quotes? So I don't want to start we're about to go into ad break. I don't want to start the game. My only love sprung from my only hate. Also, Romeo and Juliet. 1,000 times goodnight. Again, that one's Romeo and Juliet. So most of these are Romeo and Juliet. So what is decreed must be? What specifically is that one from? No, I do not want to log into this website I've never been to before. What is decreed must be? 12th Night! Oh. Another play I have been in. I played Sir Andrew Aguchik in that. Which, honestly, that character is so fun. Because I have a low voice, I end up playing a lot of male characters in Shakespeare stuff, because not enough guys audition. And most of the parts are for men, and it's not fair. Oh, and now I've lost connection to chat. Glorious. I hope you guys are all being polite. Don't be naughty while I can't see what you're doing. Although it is now officially ad break. So before we get into chapter 4, I'm gonna go for break. Gonna go get some water. Gonna move around. And I will see y'all in a few minutes. That was some good stalling, me. I'm so proud of myself. Bye!